Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to The Good Life with me, Eileen. We are here on Marketplace Monday, and we're here to open your mind.
In a different land.
We are living the good life right here on WBOK. We are opening minds to living differently in the world with love, compassion, tolerance, and understanding for ourselves and hopefully everyone else. We do that right here weekdays at 11 a.m. with Marketplace Monday, Relationship Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday, Gumbo Talk Thursday, and The Good Life Friday. Actually, make that Free Spirit Friday because I'm a free spirit. I like to do things, consciously open my mind. So I was like, Free Spirit Friday. That gels a little bit with me. So we changed it up a little bit. So we are here on Marketplace Monday. I have a great show for you. I have a great week for you. I like to theme my week. So this week is finding your joy. Finding your joy. Sometimes we kind of touched on a little bit last Thursday. People like to pop your bubble and take your joy. Well, this week we're not going to allow it to happen. We're going to find our joy. We're going to keep it and we're going to embrace it and we're going to digest it. And I have, of course, Telly Medina on the line. He is my partner in community. He has literally been here since show number 1. Can you believe it? 2.5 years later. Telly Medina, good morning. How are you? I know you're finding your joy every Monday morning with our conversation, right, Telly? Just agree.
Is it over soon?
See, this is what I deal with. See, I have a what is it, a curmudgeon? Those little grunchy people. What are they called? Yeah. And I have a special guest for you in the studio, so I can't tell you who he is, so you have to stay tuned till the second segment. But he might drop some. It's not for you. It's for the listeners. I'm not telling you. Oh well, you don't listen to the show. I'm trying to find my joy this morning. This isn't joyful.
Well, I got to find that paycheck in order to pay for you children. So,
that would be finding joy, right? That would make me happy. Well, I know finding joy would be this election coming up. So give me some specifics on what's going on in this election, because finding joy, and for all of the listeners, look, I have no shame in my game. My cousin is running for judge. Our cousin is running for judge, Rachel Johnson. So, no shame in my game. Please help elect my cousin judge. She is absolutely amazing. She is diligent. She is effective, and she will be the best judge for the position. So please, Telly, tell us when those dates of the election are, please.
The election is this Saturday, April 29th.
This Saturday. I need everybody to go vote. Bring your mama in. Carpool. Yes.
6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Come one, come all. But people are saying, well,
get a Coleman cab if you got to. I know they usually do voting for some of our elderly and disabled Coleman cab. So if you need help, look at me, I'm putting it out there. I don't even know, but call our cab company if you need to take a taxi cab here, there, or everywhere. If you're drinking, whatever it may be. Just make sure you get to the voting poll.
Gotta vote.
I don't care how you press the button as long as you press correctly.
That's right.
I'm just saying.
I guess I don't have to say. Well, let me say this. We know that as a portion of the campaign, I'll give you an example. Rude Jude is going to be doing some stuff for us on social media. And in funny ways, he said something like, y'all better go vote for Rachel, because you're going to need to holler at somebody when that child support comes due. Now, hold on. That is funny.
It's funny, but not funny.
But it's not funny, right?
Right.
And we know that for us, as a people, sometimes we express our pain in comedy, right?
Right,
so
exactly.
A portion of that, which is what Bernie Mac, for example, who was famous for, but as a portion of that, there are serious issues that happen within that domestic street. People, you're dealing with temporary restraining orders.
Absolutely.
You're dealing with child support. You're dealing with issues of divorce and what's going to happen with your children. So it's significant. It's important. We know some of the judges who are dead now, like the Nikisha Urbanaz of the world, who says, my work is important. I need to be on my game and be prepared to take care of the children of New Orleans each and every day. And that's the thing that we are focused on. We're intentional about within the race, and we think that we have presented our case to the people of New Orleans, and we hope that they consider the candidacy of Rachel Johnson.
Absolutely. And here's the deal. Not even trying to be funny. I really need y'all to carpool. I need you to bring somebody when you go. So, we can make sure the turnout, because it's one election, oftentimes, unfortunately, there's very low turnout. So literally every vote counts in these types of elections. So we really want to make sure that WBOK galvanizes and votes. Now, I'd like you to vote for my cousin, my family, but, we just want to make sure that you get out and vote and exercise your right, because that's a good life for me. But I'd rather you vote for my cousin, Rachel Johnson.
Gotcha.
I'm just saying.
If you're going to vote for somebody.
If you're going to vote for somebody, I'm just saying, because that would bring me joy. We talk about bringing you joy. I'm a second line. And not trying to be funny, but you really never think that you're going to end up in court. And I'm just saying, you do. I've been there. I know a lot of people who've been there. You never think you're going to end up there, but you really want to make sure that there's someone there that tells the truth. Okay, so, Kelly, you saw how I slid that in, huh?
I mean,
you don't have to respond. I did it for myself. I did it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the blame all by myself. There's no blame because it's the truth. If you look at the court documents, they had to cease and desist, stop talking about people because they weren't telling the truth. So I'm just saying, vote for Rachel Johnson. Okay. I know what else would bring a lot of people joy, and this is something that you can talk. Why are you laughing? I'm so serious, and I'm serious. For everybody who's watching on Facebook Live, I'm so serious right now. Because when somebody messes with your family. Okay, I'm going left for a second. Y'all know in politics, when somebody talks about your family, it's your family. You take it slightly personal, and it's just not okay. It's just not okay. So anyway, please vote for my cousin, Rachel Johnson. Now, I know it would bring a lot of people joy, a lot of people in Baton Rouge and around the entire state of Louisiana. That would be Louisiana budget. If we could balance it, that would bring a lot of people joy, right?
That would bring a lot of people joy.
It would bring a lot of people joy. Well, but to see what they're going to cut. Well, here's the deal. And I was going through, y'all know, social media. We got to read it. We're in media, just kind of what we do. So I found on Shout Out to the Advocate, y'all should really sponsor a show. Y'all should call me, 504-400-7127. 504-400-7127.
Tell them one more time.
504-400-7127. That's a good life. Y'all could partner with me. We could work something out. But I found this on the Advocate, and they say, can you solve Louisiana's budget crisis? And it is like a little quiz. And you can choose yes. So I think it's funny but not funny because we all know, I'm going to read it to you. They say chronic budget deficits will dominate the state's latest legislative session. Legislators are under pressure this year to solve the so-called fiscal cliff that they created in 2016. That's quite a frightening image. So what's the solution? That's where you come in, the listeners and everybody else. Use the interactive tool below to decide how you would solve the state's budget crisis. Would you raise taxes, cut spending? You're in charge. So I thought it was kind of interesting that they're doing this little state budget puzzle. They say Democrats and Republicans are bickering over nearly $3 billion spending plan for the fiscal year beginning July 1st. Governor John Bel Edwards says he needs about $440 million more if lawmakers want to keep next year's services at the same level this year's. So they say hovering over this debate is a $1.3 billion deficit expected for the next fiscal year that begins July 1st, 2018, when temporary taxes expire. Legislators are considering a variety of tax increases and eliminations of various tax breaks to address both this year's budget and next year's. So let's say you're a member of the state legislature or you are the governor. What combination of taxes and services would you choose? How would you solve the budget? This interactive budget survey takes only a few minutes for you to make your selections. What we want most is what you think about taxes and spending. And later they're going to publicly produce the report of people's likes and dislikes and offer it to, our legislators as, informational. So it's a quick budget, educational, and fun. Telly, what do you think about that? Can you solve the budget?
Let's say in Baton Rouge today and what will be at through June 8th is about the priorities. And I know that sounds, kind of cliche, but it's really about our priorities and where we see ourselves safe. The reason why we talk about voting and putting people in office that you care about, that care about your issues and that you care about, is because the individuals in the Senate and then the individuals in the House, the Jimmy Harris, Joe Bowie, Karen Carter-Peterson, West Vista, Troy Carter, all those individuals have to have a fine-tooth balance specifically about crafting legislation that they know will impact African Americans and how they garner enough votes in order to have, most of the times, the biggest negative impact, meaning to reduce negative impact, because we don't necessarily have enough votes in order to put positive legislation forward. So it feels as if Troy Carter, Karen Carter Peterson, and them are constantly playing defense, which is why when we're saying that we need individuals to come to Baton Rouge and lobby, we need individuals to come and advocate. We need more of that than the people who see the world differently than us and ask for resources differently, because when we do the adage, when America catches a cold, black folks catch the flu, well, you need to apply that even much more to Louisiana when you know that we have less resources and that we're at the bottom of all the great economic indicators, but we're at the top of all the negative stuff.
Right. Well, I'm going to read a little bit of the background that's on the questionnaire, and then I'll ask one from the tax side and one from the spending side. You know, we're not going to go all into depth, but if you would like to take the quiz, I'm going to put it on the Good Life Radio Show Facebook page during the break. So if you'd like to take the quiz, follow us on Facebook, the Good Life Radio Show. I will put the quiz right there. You can take it. They're going to compile all the answers and I believe give the information to our legislators and our lawmakers. So background says state tax revenues and fees contribute about $9.5 billion of the $29.7 billion budget. The rest comes from the federal government and other sources. Of the $9.5 billion amount, about $6 billion is already legally committed to specific programs, leaving only $3.4 billion over which lawmakers have discretion, because so much of state spending is locked away by the Constitution and state law. Fiscal architects have few tools, raise revenues or cut spending to balance the budget.
How are you?
Tell you I'm going to kill you. I got your background. Health care and higher education are among the few government services where spending can be reduced. For the $3.4 billion in anticipated spending, the governor figures that without changes, the state will be short $440 million if lawmakers want to continue providing the same level of state services next year. Republican House leaders disagree, saying that the budget is essentially balanced and the governor wants additional services. So they say a year from now, lawmakers will face another $1.3 billion gap when temporary taxes added in 2016 fall off the books. They say for now, lawmakers and the government have to make tax and spending decisions. So here's your chance to weigh in. So I'm actually just going to read a couple of the taxes, the top three that they have written here, and then I'll read the top three of spending, and then we can kind of just finalize that. So the top one would be add a penny to the state sales tax. You know, we think that sometimes it's just a penny, but think about how much a penny adds every time somebody buys something.
Oh, yeah.
That becomes a lot of money. I'll take a penny. Look, I'll take a penny off of every sale. I'll take one. Or here's the flip side of that. They say remove a penny from the state sales tax. So if you add a penny, they said it will decrease the gap by $691.7 million. That is adding a penny to the sales tax. It will decrease the gap by forgive me, let me say it again clearly. If you add a penny to the state sales tax, they say it will decrease the gap by $691.7 million. And if they're only looking for $440 million, I think that bridges the gap, right? And may give us a little bit. I mean, when have we known Louisiana?
They wanted to raise like in the last 12.
You want a penny every time? You find pennies around your house.
Yeah, they got a lot of pennies around.
Exactly. Give one to the state. I'm just saying. Let me stop playing. Eliminate some excluded goods and services to the state sales tax rate. Governor Edwards proposed to remove some of the exclusions and exemptions attached to the 4% of the state sales tax rate. And you can click under each one of these to learn more and get a full explanation of each, which I really think this is great because people can really learn and get an in-depth understanding, and that's what we want to create, an educated voting base. And they say by doing that, it would decrease the gap by $180 million. I'm going to go to the spending side real quick. They say fully funding the college tuition aid program known as TOPS. I know a lot of you are interested in that. They said in 2016, the legislature chose to cover only 70% of the cost of the popular Taylor Opportunity Program for students, which covers much of the cost of tuition and some fees for Louisiana colleges and universities. The total cost of funding would be about $296 million. So by adjusting that spending, you would increase the gap by $82 million. But if I got my math right really quickly, if we were to do the add a penny to the state sales tax, we could do the $440 million and do TOPS. I'm just saying.
You got to break that party up.
I'm just saying. I did fairly well at math, but I can add that
Okay.
real quickly on air and know that it would do both. So, I mean, I don't know all the intricacies. That's why we have people who are, in depth with that. But it's a fun way to see if you can balance the budget, the Louisiana's budget. And this is from the Advocate. It's Can You Solve Louisiana's Budget Crisis? So I just gave a few of the items that were there. But Telly, what do you think about it?
We got tough decisions to make no matter what.
Right.
I mean, we are in a pickle. I think the 8 years of the administration that preceded the Edwards administration put us in a tough spot. We spent way more than what we had, and now we have to wreak havoc for it. At times, budgets are balanced on poor people's backs. And I think even if you're not taking money out of their pocket, if you're removing valuable resources that are necessary, community clinics, discounts for seniors, you're putting the state, and specifically the poorest among us, the working class among us, in a vulnerable position that you might not be able to calculate right now, but in a year, 2 years, may have dire consequences.
Dire consequences. So we want to open your mind to living differently in the world. I do my community segment with Telly every Monday morning. It is called Neutral Ground. You do not want to miss it. And Telly, don't we have real quickly, we have an announcement to make that we're going to do this once a month. Telly, tell them what we're doing once a month.
Once a month, we are going to come with Brian Thrasher, who is a Republican operative, and I'm also considered to be a Democratic operative, talk about national, state, and local politics. Give a difference in opinion.
Yes, so we're going to have difference in opinion once a month. It's going to start the beginning of May. It's called Neutral Ground, y'all. So we're going to have a Democratic opinion and a Republican opinion. And they're going to go at it for the first 15 minutes. And but not go at it, but we're going to do it constructively. We're going to try to find solutions because that's what The Good Life is all about. So open your mind to living differently in the world. I have a very big surprise for you. Okay, well, I'll tell you who it is. It's my cousin. It is CAD Printing. He is in the building for Marketplace Monday. Stay tuned. You do not want to miss this interview. And everybody with y'all political elections, I'm not kidding. You want to know this. You want to know this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Isagenix is one of the fastest growing companies in the world because their products work. Their solutions and culture has redefined the health and wellness industry. Science backs their products and statistics back their success. But it's the people who make them successful. And I, Eileen Carter, have joined the Isagenix revolution. I've used the products and followed their system, and I'd swear by them. I'm on my journey of transformation and invite you to join me and try Isagenix today. Challenge yourself and change your life. Find information and testimonials at thegoodliferadioshow.isagenix.com. 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 Order yours today. Small businesses play an important role in society, and L&R Security is no different. L&R Security delivers safety and comfort to our neighborhoods, events, apartment communities, conventions, work sites, festivals, and your business. L&R Security can be reached at 504-943-3191 to ensure the safety of your employees, customers, family, friends, and you. L&R Security has made its mark in the security arena for over 37 years and will faithfully continue that tradition. Call today for your personalized consultation to ensure your security needs are met. L&R Security differentiates itself by creating partnerships with our clients and guards. We are now hiring armed and unarmed guard professionals, retired military, sheriffs, and PD to grow with us and impact our community. Be a part of the change with L&R Security. Call us now at 504-943-3191. 504-943-3191.
The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival presented by Shell is here. This weekend is Usher with The Roots, Pitbull, Nas with special guests The Soul Rebels, George Benson, Rebirth Brass Band, and hundreds more. Tickets available from Ticketmaster and at the fairgrounds on festival days. It must be Jazz Fest.
Come Come visit H&W Drugstore, African-American owned and operated, servicing the New Orleans community for over 50 years. Experience fast, friendly, courteous, and caring service every time. Let our knowledgeable and friendly staff take care of all your prescription needs. Same medicine, same copay, if not lower than the big box pharmacies. H&W Drugstore has 2 convenient locations to serve you. 8454 Morrison Road, inside USA Market in New Orleans East, and 1951 Barataria Boulevard, inside Budget Saver Grocery Store in Marrero. H&W Drugstore is African American owned and operated. Call us today at 504-244-3784. H&W Drugstore. Knowledgeable, friendly, and here to take care of all your prescription needs.
Presenting Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill, featuring the fabulous Miss Sharon Martin as Billie Holiday, and yours truly, retired news anchor Norman Robinson as Hal Emerson, himself, April 21st through May 21st at the Pontchartrain Landing Supper Club, under the direction of renowned director Miss Tommy Myrick. For reservations, call 504-286-8157.
Hi, this is Mark Morial, and I'm living the good life with Eileen Carter. Tune in to the Good Life radio show weekdays from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. so you can live the good life too.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to The Good Life with me, Eileen. We are here on Marketplace Monday, and we're here to open your mind. We are living the good life right here on WBOK 1230 AM. We are opening minds to living differently in the world with love, compassion, tolerance, and understanding for ourselves and hopefully everyone around you. We do that right here weekdays with Marketplace Monday, Relationship Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday, Gumbo Talk Thursday, and Free Spirit Friday. I am so excited about today's show and this week. We're talking about finding our joy. I know finding our joy, or at least my joy, would be electing Rachel Johnson judge. So please go out and vote this Saturday. And as well as finding our joy, that would be finding, a balanced budget for the state of Louisiana. So we talked a little bit about that. The Advocate has something on there that you can, create your own budget and see if you can balance it. So I already put it on the Good Life Radio Show's page on Facebook. Go there, read all about it. It's more information than you probably thought existed, but go there, educate yourself so that we can all participate, because that is the good life. And as well, our new segment, Neutral Ground, we have Telly Medina. He is our Democratic point of view. He's bringing one of his Republican friends. They will be here every month at the beginning of the month, so it's going to start May 1st, and we're going to talk about issues and with both points of view so we can try to find some common ground, neutral ground, because that's what the good life is all about. Now, we are here on Marketplace Monday, kind of my favorite segment because I love small businesses. I'm one, and I just feel like, that's I don't know, I just feel like that's where it is. That's like the mold that holds our community together. And I'm here with my cousin, John Williamson, and he's my cousin, but he's been in business since 2006.
Oh, yeah.
2006. So you've been in the game a long time. Yeah. And you do an absolutely amazing work. He is with CAD Printing. Before you start telling us exactly what you do, tell us what CAD means.
Okay.
Please.
So CAD stands for Chasing a Dream. This was an idea that came about based on being in music and wanted to do my own merch for that. And having family into the business in a way where they had their own shop and they did all the shirts for the churches in the area. And I went over there and he was like, you know what? I'm not just going to do this for you. I'm going to show you how to do it. And by doing
you're not just going to give them a fish? You're going to teach them how to fish?
You're going to teach me how to fish.
Because this has been since 2006, so you're teaching people how to fish.
So, yeah. So being able to do that, I took it and ran with it, and it became a passion of mine. And this passion has grown from just doing T-shirts to doing signs and banners and vehicle wraps. So we've taken this beyond where we were just doing T-shirts. The idea of me just doing designs for myself.
Right.
So I mean, I'm excited
Talk about chasing a
myself
dream.
about that. So.
I'm looking at this and I'm like, yes. And when people talk about wraps and printing, sometimes they just think about, hand, printed material like papers. But you do visual art. You have graphic artists. You can literally take a design, a thought, and create a design, correct?
That is correct.
You can go from beginning to end.
We can go from beginning to end. We've taken people drawings and ideas and made them very professional looking logos and
you make
designs.
Magic.
We make magic. That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
We're making the magic. So from business cards to T-shirts to across the board with flyers, 3-card flows, it's just a lot of stuff that we cover down on as a full printing company. Mm-hmm. And being a small business owner in the city of New Orleans, thinking beyond that, we went even further and started the initiative of mobile printing. So
wait. You have got to hear about this because there is a festival literally every weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And you always have that little tent that may have a couple T-shirts and then they run out. Well, run out no more. If you have a festival, if you have an event, if you're a promoter, whatever you have, if you are a large company and you're having an event, you need to listen right now because what John has to offer is absolutely amazing. I literally haven't heard it from anybody else. John.
Look, I'm going to tell you. We've been able to do the indie race. We've been able to do concerts and across the board, even corporate events where we've been able to team up with Red Hat, which is an associate of Microsoft.
Wow.
And we've printed on site at the Hyatt. We've done a lot of different things. But what's great about this idea is that we're the only one in the city that can do this.
You're the only one in the city that can do this. And guess what? He travels for you. Even if you're not in the city of New Orleans and you need the service, it travels, so he will go where you are.
Oh, yeah.
He will go where you are.
Oh, yeah. But if you call in today, or this segment,
hey now.
We're doing a special today. This is Special Monday, so $5 T-shirts, 50 pieces.
Did y'all hear that? $5, 50 pieces? What?
Full color.
What?
Yeah, you heard
Wait,
that?
say that one more time.
$5 T-shirts, full color. Minimum 50 pieces. That's
serious?
not a lot.
No,
you probably can go around around the house and the neighborhood and give those out.
I know. And for small businesses who are starting up, who want their logo on a T-shirt, or who want their employees to wear a uniform, this is the offer you have been waiting for. You have a restaurant that's open up. Everybody has just a black T-shirt. You can put your logo or your name on a T-shirt. This is the deal you've been waiting for. Do not wait anymore. What number do they need to call?
Now, you call 504-309-9256. Like, this is
504-309-9256.
Yes, that's CAD Printing.
And that's cadprinting.biz. They are online. cadprinting.biz. If you forget the phone number, you can go online and find them and get the phone number there. You do not want to miss it. cadprinting.biz.
Another thing that we've done, we've been able to cover down on this family reunion stuff. And
high school reunions. In New Orleans, everybody loves their high school.
Everybody loves that. It's that time of the year where you get your family reunion shirts, and what we've been able to do is offer a banner. So you get over 100 shirts, which is really pretty much everybody has a big family.
Right, exactly.
So you get a free banner.
A free banner with the name on it?
Yes.
Wait, so, and I know when you think about printing, printing is not my thing. I like to veer to people. I stay in my lane. John has his lane because he does his lane very well. So wait, you do banners as well? So like say there's a business who needs like a flag outside. You make those too?
We make those too.
Wait. Like if I'm a realtor and I want to wrap my car and I want the name of the real estate company on the car, you do that too?
If you go to cadprinting.biz, you'll see a lot of our work that we've done over the last few years. Just this year, the second year around, we did the All-Star Weekend. So
wait, you did what?
We did NBA All-Star at the camp at the Pelicans facility. So we were able to do those big signs and banners and the what they call those the banners.
The huge ones, yeah.
The ones that
like the oversized ones. Like the ones that wait, can you do those things that go on buildings?
Yes, we can.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious.
You do it all. But that's the thing. People need to understand that when they think of printing, it's not just one little thing. It's literally huge things. And you can kind of transform what a building looks like by doing a wrap on it, correct?
Right. We have a lot of actually, our vehicle wrap department is picking up. A lot of inquiries are coming in for vehicle wraps. We have an opportunity now to do some work with Entergy for some vehicles. So it's a lot of great
Call
things
us,
that's happening.
Entergy, 504-309-9256, 504-309-9256. Hey, y'all might want some T-shirts. What's that phone number again?
504-309-9256.
That is absolutely amazing. So if I'm coming to you, I'm a small business. I'm not Entergy yet. I'm gonna be there though.
That's right.
I'm a small business. I have, maybe 10 employees, but I want to be able to, I have a high turnover. So, but I want to, or a restaurant with 10 employees, let's say that. And I want them to wear a uniform, but I don't necessarily have, a logo yet. So could I just necessarily start with my name and then say, John, I really want it to look like a fork and spoon with, a tomato in the middle. Can you help me out?
This is what we do. Our process is basically we sit down and we consult on exactly what your needs are.
Okay.
I don't just want to give you something that's going to, just be a pass-by situation. This is something I want to help your business grow.
Gotcha.
And it has to be the right item, the right material, the right print. So if it's going to be a digital print, which we cover down on, if it's going to be
what's the difference?
The difference is a retail feel compared to a screen print where it sits on top of the fabric. And these are things that I definitely am fluent in because it's important that you have the right thing and that you want it to last and have durability. So
you're just not going to tell me anything?
I'm not going to just say anything. No. I'm passionate about it. And when you're passionate about anything that you do, of course you're going to excel in that and you're going to master it.
Right.
And that's what I'm about.
Hello. Well, I have seen so many of the things that you're doing, and I know so many of the people that you're working with. And actually, you're going to have to stay tuned to the Good Life radio show because I know something that you don't even know that I know.
Well, that's what we're doing. We're living a good life, This is about.
So you'll have to stay tuned to the Good Life because why not? If we're going to grow, we're going to grow together. So John and I are going to be talking, doing some stuff, and we'll see. We'll have some stuff in the works. John doesn't even know that I know, but I know.
I know something you don't know.
Yeah, I know, but I know that you know that you think that you don't know that I know, but y'all, it's the good life. I always know. I always know. And what I need each and every one of you to know who's listening out there, that if you have a small business, if you have a family reunion, if you have a school, if you have a team, if you have any type of group that needs to, have a cohesive uniform in any fashion, you need to be talking to John Williamson with CAD Printing. That is CAD Printing. They cover everything. Everything. Can y'all do bags?
We can do bags. We've done some bags for a few different groups. So from the duffel bag to the tote bag to the book sack to the dance group that has the twirlers on it. We've done all kinds of stuff.
Really? So you can. What's the oddest thing that you've put a logo or something on? Or give me a couple. It doesn't have to be one. You're like, there's so many.
I would say probably.
See, I think something.
Rims.
Wait, what?
We can put decals on rims.
You put decal on the rim of somebody's car?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I have a question. Do you like to get creative when somebody gives you something? Do you like to be tested, sort of?
I'd like to be brought through the fire. I like to say, well, let's try it. Let's see how that works. Let's see how that works out. And definitely is something that people come to us and I think they just try to test us out. Mm-hmm. The last thing we did was a 2 Chainz truck. We did a pop-up truck for 2 Chainz, the rapper.
Really?
Yes, and it was a wrap, and we had to put this flooring in and do the whole vehicle
flooring in the car.
We had to do
So they had personalized like mats for their car.
No.
Oh.
So the floor was basically like a checkerboard flooring in the inside.
Okay.
And this is like all the way extreme here.
Right.
But lights all around it and the full vehicle wrap of a bread truck. It was really cool. It was really cool. It was exciting, very exciting.
So if you have an idea out there, there's nothing too big or too small. You really need to reach out to CAD Printing. That is CAD Printing. You can find them online at cadprinting.biz, cadprinting.biz. That is 504-309-9256. That is 504-309-9256. And I know tell us what that special is today.
The show special today is 50 shirts, $5 full color. You can get them. That's right.
Did you hear that?
50 shirts.
50
Minimum.
shirts. Look at Lee's nodding over there. Because Lee,
you like that?
you need to call your pastor for your church. 50 shirts. How many churches, y'all know y'all need shirts because you had a women's retreat, you had a men's retreat, y'all have a children's retreat. Y'all have something going on where you need 50 t-shirts. $5. Where else in the world is that going to happen? And all we want you to do is tell somebody to tell somebody. That's what we do right here at WBOK. We have a very loyal community, and we just want to make sure that we get the word out to all of those who support us. And John is a wonderful support, and I want to make sure that we get his information out. So that is CAD Printing, CAD Printing. You can find them online, cadprinting.biz, cadprinting.biz. Again, that number is 504-309-9256, 504-309-9256. And if you missed any of that, guess what? I'm going to take their website and I'm going to put it on all of our social media platforms. So do not miss it. If you missed it right now and you want to be like, oh, but I want that 50 t-shirts for $5, guess what? I'm going to put the website on all of our social media platforms. So follow us at TGL Radio Show, at TGL Radio Show. He was a very special guest today on Marketplace Monday for the Good Life Radio Show. It'll be on WBOK as well. That is at WBOK 1230, at WBOK 1230. That's Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for all of us. So if you don't find us, that's 6 places. If you don't find us at one of those, you're not trying hard enough. So, John, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all that you do. Wrapping rims? Who knew that you could put your decal, your logo on rims? Like, really?
Look, we've done boats.
A boat?
We put a decal on the boat.
Y'all, a boat. John has been everywhere. And just to tell you, he's been in Gambit 2014, 40 under 40. He was an honoree. 2015, he was New Orleans Entrepreneur Week top 12 finalist. He is the real deal. He has been everywhere. He can y'all, mobile t-shirt printing. Where are you ever going to find that? Mobile t-shirt printing. Open your mind to living differently in the world. And that's exactly what he has done with CAD Printing. That is chasing a dream. I love what it means and continue chasing your dream. And we're a partner here, so I know you'll be back soon because we have a very special announcement soon. It's a good life, y'all. Open your mind. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with Henry Bolden. We're talking about finding our joy, but finding your joy would be that $5 50 shirts. Play around if you want to. Y'all better call CAD Printing. We'll be right back.
Small businesses play an important role in society, and L&R Security is no different. L&R Security delivers safety and comfort to our neighborhoods, events, apartment communities, conventions, work sites, festivals, and your business. L&R Security can be reached at 504-943-3191 to ensure the safety of your employees, customers, family, friends, and you. L&R Security has made its mark in the security arena for over 37 years and will faithfully continue that tradition. Call today for your personalized consultation to ensure your security needs are met. L&R Security differentiates itself by creating partnerships with our clients and guards. We are now hiring armed and unarmed guard professionals, retired military, sheriffs, and PD to grow with us and impact our community. Be a part of the change with L&R Security. Call us now at 504-943-3191. 504-943-3191. Isagenix is one of the fastest growing companies in the world because their products work. Their solutions and culture has redefined the health and wellness industry. Science backs their products and statistics back their success. But it's the people who make them successful. And I, Eileen Carter, have joined the Isagenix revolution. I've used the products and followed their system, and I swear by them. I'm on my journey of transformation and invite you to join me and try Isagenix today. Challenge yourself and change your life. Find information and testimonials at thegoodliferadioshow.isagenix.com. 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 Order yours today.
Tune in to Up to Date here on WBOK 1230 AM. Up to Date is a daily show that covers today's top events and how they affect you. I'm John Slade, and I'll be your host for Up to Date, airing Monday through Friday at noon on WBOK 1230 AM. Real talk for real times.
Are you B, and D, broke, busted, and disgusted, and in need of a life-changing, soul-saving experience? Join me, Father Anthony M. Bozeman, SSJ, and the faith family of St. Raymond and St. Leo the Great Roman Catholic Church for our 6th annual old-fashioned tent revival from Sunday, May 21st through Wednesday the 24th, 6 p.m. at Hunter's Field on the corner of St. Bernard and Claiborne Avenue. Come out to this free event. All are welcome. Be blessed.
Paid for by the committee to elect Rachel Johnson Judge.
And now, in breaking news, the Secretary of State released voter turnout data for last month's primary election for judge. And the turnout in some parts of New Orleans was at historic lows. Barely 10% of registered voters bothered to vote in the primary election. But in some neighborhoods, even worse. Less than 5% turned out in the East, the 9th Ward, and Gentilly. And less than 3% in Algiers. If you don't vote, someone else will pick the judge you may face. That's why the Democratic Party, the AFL-CIO, and many others are endorsing Rachel Johnson for civil court judge. You can vote early through Saturday from 8:30 a.m. until 6 p.m. at City Hall, the Algiers Courthouse, the Voting Machine Warehouse on Chef Highway, and the Lake Vista Community Center. The runoff election is Saturday, April 29th. If you don't vote, you don't count.
Rachel Johnson, Civil District Court, Division B.
Louisiana Economic Development offers special business tools you can use to start and grow your business. The Louisiana Contractors Accreditation Institute is a 6-week course offering small and emerging construction business critical information about construction management and how to prepare for the general contractor state licensing exam. To learn more about this tool, visit OpportunityLouisiana.com.
If you need additional information or have questions, contact Suno Small Business Development Management Institute at 504-284-5512 or 284-5514.
You're tuned into the voice of the people, WBOK 1230 AM, where it's real talk for real times.
Good morning, and welcome back to The Good Life with me, Eileen. We are here on Marketplace Monday, and we're here to open your mind. We are living the good life right here on WBOK 1230 AM. We are opening minds, living differently in the world with love, compassion, tolerance, and understanding for ourselves and everyone else. And guess what? You never have to miss a show. Why? Because we have a brand new YouTube channel. So if you are a YouTube, make sure you subscribe. The Good Life Radio Show, Eileen Carter. The Good Life Radio Show, Eileen Carter. Spell my name right, E-I-L-E-E-N. Last name Carter. You never, ever have to miss a show. Even this show. If you want to share it, you can do that. Make sure you go subscribe, share. It is the good life. That's what it's all about. You want to see what goes on right here in the studio? You want to see what John Williamson looks like from C&A Printing? Follow us on Facebook. We are on live right now at WBOK 1230 AM, the Good Life Radio Show, on my personal page, Eileen Carter. There's really no reason to ever miss us because it's the good life. And all of our social media platforms at TGL Radio Show, at TGL Radio Show. Why? Because it's the good life. And if you'd like to partner with me or get your business on Marketplace Monday, make sure you give us a call at 504-400-7127. I like to go slower because it's my number. 504-400-7127, because it's the good life. We have been discussing finding our joy this week. Finding my joy would be electing Rachel Johnson. I don't know, y'all heard her commercial right before we went into break. Did y'all hear those numbers about New Orleans East? Number one, there was less than 10% turnout, but in the East, it was 3%. Less than 3% turnout. 3%. How can we find our joy if we don't let our voice be heard? So, you know what? That's the past. The past is the past. I don't like to harp on it. This Saturday, we have a brand new chance, so we want to make sure we get out the vote. I'll talk about it all week just because, you know, it's the good life, in my opinion. We want to change the tide of things. We need to make sure we get out our vote and let our voices be heard. And that is also with a $5 $50 T-shirts. It's today only, y'all. So you really have to act. Tell your business operations person, tell the accountant, look, I need the $5. $5. You can take that out your pocket. $5, 50 T-shirts, CAD Printing. That is 504-309-9256. That brings me joy. Play around. I'm about to figure out what's going to be on my own T-shirts. Henry.
What's happening? Good morning.
I know you have a church. I know you work with lots of churches. I am here with CAD Printing. They have an offer today of 50 T-shirts for $5. I know y'all have a retreat, a revival, or something coming up.
Put me down for an order.
Oh, see, there you go. Henry Bolden is putting down for his order. Y'all better get it today, or it's going to be gone literally.
It'll be out of here
today only.
It's peak season right now.
Oh, exactly. It's hot.
Yeah,
we want our T-shirts.
Okay,
We're finding
great.
our joy.
Eileen, you're my power of attorney since I'm out of town. So ink the deal for me. So make sure I've made the deadline.
Absolutely.
And I definitely want to support that business, and I want everybody listening to do so as well. If we're going to be spreading it through some other churches that I'm in affiliation with to make sure we push the business as well.
Let's be clear. When we get off this phone, I'm going to text you the phone number to call.
Right.
And that's what I want. And that's what we can do. If it's not you, but your friend has a company, take this number down, 504-309-9256. Go online, cadprinting.biz. The number is right there. That's going to bring somebody else joy. They're in a situation where they want, their business to look a certain way. And you can do that. That's bringing somebody joy. See, Henry, I brought you joy with some T-shirts. You didn't even know.
I just had a sense that, favor's always attracted to me, so I just never know where it's going to come from.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But it came through you, and I'm excited about it today.
And I want favor to rain down on each and every listener. That's what joy is. And I find joy when I'm able to spread joy. Spreading joy, that brings me joy. So I want to be able to do, that on the Good Life Radio Show. And you do that so well with your nuggets of information. Let us know how you find joy and maybe how we can find joy.
If my daughter was here, she'd be like, I'm here.
Oh, your daughter's name is Joy. I forgot.
Right. Wow. Well, there's a couple of issues relative to joy that I think we have to really explore. Most people are in pursuit of joy, but the reality of it is their object is obscured, I would say, because most people seek for joy based on it being personality driven. That if I find this person, they'll make life better. If I connect with this person, then things will be great. When in actuality, joy is really a result of an internal perception of yourself and what you possess.
Wow.
And there's a stark difference between joy and happiness. Happiness is predicated on what's happening, whereas joy is resilient in spite of what's happening, what does occur, what does not occur. That it's a consistent and very constant state of mind. That I don't need anything to happen to be joyful. The fact that I am still dreaming, still embarking upon goals, still endeavoring to accomplish extraordinary feats. That brings me joy to get up absolutely every day and to be a blessing to somebody else, as you alluded to earlier. Joy has to do with, first of all, it's an individual thing. That if you're trying to connect with people in order to generate some kind of corporate feeling or corporate joy, then what happens, as soon as they exit the room or they leave, then you back down into that slump or emotional down spiral. But, joy is a place where you have to really be happy with yourself. The question is, what do you do to make you joyful? Because the reality of it is, if you don't make you joyful, it's going to be difficult for other people too, and it's going to be straining.
Yes, Henry, yes.
Because you're going to place unrealistic expectations on other people to bring something to you that you don't bring to yourself.
And that strains your relationship, and you losing your joy, and you trying to suck the joy out of somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you get frustrated, and then you interpret that as rejection or denial, when in actuality, you can't expect people to give you what you have to first give yourself. I have to love me before I'm able to really love you properly.
Wow.
And I have to enjoy me. If I don't enjoy taking me to dinner and flying me to Hawaii, then, chances are you're not going to enjoy me.
Right. If I don't enjoy my own company, who wants to be around for your stuff?
Right. If I bore me, chances are I'm really going to bore you.
Right. Exactly. And people don't understand that. They want to just take their we say bored, but it could be whatever the issue is. And you like to spread it around. Keep your stuff to yourself.
You
like your
you
germs.
Gotta watch it, because I always hear people, and I counsel people all the time. They're like, Pastor, if I just had somebody, I'm like, wake up. You are the somebody.
Oh, wait, say that again. Again.
Yeah. What happens if the person you're talking to has the exact same motive? They're just saying, well, if I could just find somebody, and you're saying, well, if I just find that person,
right.
Then what happens is you have two people who are not whole trying to merge together to make a whole. Ooh. And in actuality, what you have is a whole mess on your hands because you're competing for attention and confirmation and affirmation, and you'll never get it. That's why the Bible teaches us about not being unequally yoked. It's not just necessarily talking about in a marriage context, but it's really talking about who's in your environment.
Right, and I was about to say that too.
And have people around me that's draining my strength all the time.
And I was about to say that too, Henry, because with Marketplace Monday, we focus on relationships and businesses, but that works for business relationships as well. You can't have somebody who's always draining you and expect to be energized, especially on Monday to get the day going.
Absolutely not. When I walk in the room, I have to be surrounded by people who are as optimistic about the future as I am.
I know.
Yeah, you got, and that's why I like being around you and people who are optimistic and saying, hey, listen, no matter what happened yesterday, you got to get up today and say, day, here I come, ready or not.
Ready or not, here I can't sing, but
Go back at it again.
Yes.
Yeah. Go back at it again. Take a better swing at it today and watch yourself see extraordinary results.
You know what, Henry?
Yeah.
You know how I see us?
Yes.
It's kind of like Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah.
You're laughing, but I'm so serious. What did they do every night?
Yeah.
What are we doing, Pinky? What are we doing? We're gonna take over the world. Like every day, they got up with the same energy, with a new idea of how they were gonna take over the world. And some days they got closer than others, but they never got down. The next night, what do? They try to take over the world, right?
Oh yeah.
So that should be you and your business partner.
Every day.
With Pinky and the Brain.
You got to be around people that charge you, that invigorate you. Because here's the issue. Life is too short to live the same day twice.
Ooh, Henry, say that one again. We gonna tag that one.
I'm gonna say that. That might be my T-shirt.
That might be his T-shirt.
There you go. I like that.
See, Henry, we found your T-shirt.
Life is too short to live the same day twice. Hello. Why are you wasting energy with people? I say this all the time. Why keep giving people more time to prove to you that they're a waste of time?
Oh, that one too. Wait, say that one again.
Okay, that might be
$10.
Once I find out if I can get 2 separate orders for my so I'll do that one too. But that's the truth of the matter. And you have to be really, really, really discriminate as to who you allow in your company, in your space, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is contagious. Negative energy will bring you. That's why there's you can be down and pick up the phone and talk to somebody like me for 20, 30 seconds, and it jumpstarts you. You good to go for the rest of the day. And then you pick up the phone and talk to a deadhead, and you even in a deeper slump than you were.
Yes.
So you have to be careful who you give access to your ear gate, and that'll affect your joy greatly.
Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. I am so excited about this show today, Finding Your Joy. I'm finding my joy right here. What was that T-shirt? Which one? I don't know.
Life is too short
to live the same day twice.
I like it. Look, when you said it, John was like, that's a T-shirt.
That's one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, see, that's why I want y'all listening to go and support this business. Give me the name again, Eileen.
CAD Printing. CAD Printing.
CAB as in boy?
CAD. Guess what it's called? John, tell them why it's CAD. C is dog, because CAD.
Okay. So
Chasing
go out and support
a Dream.
There you go.
Chasing a Dream.
Support it. And one day, Eileen is going to announce on the air, but we're going to go over to that business. We'll be there live like we like to do and go on site and support our great businesses and invite you to come out. And all you got to do is mention my name. He'll hook you up, I promise you.
Oh.
Exactly. But it better be
we
today.
like to spread joy. That's what the show is about today. We want to spread joy and just spread joy. And that's what the good life is really all about. Why live if it's not going to be joy?
Thank you.
Jesus said, I've come that you might have life and have it more abundantly, not dreadfully, not to live in a slump, but to have life more abundantly. That's what the good life is all about.
That's exactly what it's at. And you know what? I was calling it finding joy, but I like that, Henry. We're going to change the week. See, I'm serious. See how easy it is? But that's what the good life is all about. I'm going to work off of it. I'm like, spreading joy. We're going to spread joy this week. That's exactly. And you know, Henry, guess what? You don't even know. Look how the Lord works. Because guess who's going to be here tomorrow?
Who's that?
Bishop Lester Love.
What you say?
And guess what his show is called?
What is
Spreading Love.
Yeah.
So we're going to spread joy this week, but tomorrow we're going to spread love because Bishop Lester Love is going to be here. And I'm going to tell you, we were in the office because he is a brand new host at WBOK Sundays from 12 to 3. Sundays from 12 to 3 is an amazing show. He's going to talk about it a little bit, but why he's here is because we were in the office just talking, me, him, and Susan. And I was like, is there any book that, I like to read books. And he gave me this book about finding your God-given talent. This book has opened my mind, and we're going to talk about this book tomorrow. And it's actually going to be 2 series. So if you want to find out what your gifts are, what your God-given gifts, you want to stay tuned to Relationship Tuesday for the next 2 Tuesdays. It is a 2-part series. Bishop Lester Love will be in the studio. He'll be in the good life, and we'll be delivering the good life. He'll be spreading love, and we'll be spreading joy all week. So make sure you stay tuned. Thank you so much, Henry. If they want to follow you, how can they do that?
All you got to do is go to any social media platform, and it's Henry Bolden, BOLDEN, or you can email me personally, hbolden3@yahoo.com.
That is Henry Bolden. I am also here. Thank you so much for being here, John Williamson. He stayed around for the entire show, and I'm so glad that he did because Lee, we're going to take another 15 seconds because he's going to tell us that deal one more time.
That's 50 pieces, $5 full color. Give us a call, 504-201. I'll give you my cell. Wait, 504-309-9256. That's the office line.
504-309-9256. And if you follow me on any of my social media platforms, that is at TGL Radio Show, I'm going to put all of that information. That is CAD Printing. He is chasing a dream. CAD Printing. He's been around since 2006. He can wrap anything. I know. Okay, Lee's pushed me off the air. 504-309-9256. Make sure you follow us. It's a good life, y'all. We're out.